What up, Entree Nation? Before we get started, I just want to ask you guys to do me a small cookie crumb favor. That is, watch, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because this helps me to help you, and in the end, we both benefit. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. Now, I have a question for my movie lovers and my popcorn lovers. If you can go to the movies for a whole year and save $200 or more on popcorn, would you do that? Would you take a deal like that? If you can save $200 or more a year on popcorn, would you take that deal? Some of y'all probably would. But that's why I'm just talking to my movie and my popcorn lovers. Well, if that's you, your wishes came true. Courtesy of AMC. AMC theaters, we all know, just like any other movie theaters, they've been having problems with trying to get people to come to the theater. It's been up and down for them. But they created a new promotion that I think is going to help draw people in. And that is the Popcorn Pass. Now, before I go into details, I'm just going to tell y'all this. I think this is a pretty good, solid idea, especially for the concessions. And I'm going to tell y'all why. But the way that the Popcorn Pass is set up is this. You get 50% off a large popcorn every day for a whole year with the Popcorn Pass. Now, the way to purchase the Popcorn Pass is that, number one, you have to become an AMC Stubs member. And if I'm not mistaken, the Stubs membership is actually free. When you become a Stubs member, then it will show up for the Popcorn Pass. You sign up and pay $30 for the Popcorn Pass. And for a whole year, every day, you get 50% off a large popcorn for a whole year. Now, I think, as I said, this is a good idea because, for one, this is going to help bring people back to the theaters, especially the movie lovers and the popcorn lovers. Because we all know how it is when you go to the theater and we want to buy something, but we don't because the concession stands is just a little bit too high for us. Even if you don't buy the burgers or the hot dog, even if you want to buy popcorn, you sit there and be like, oh man, that's how much it is for a popcorn. It's a little bit too much for me. Well, now you don't have to worry about paying that price. So a large popcorn, if I'm not mistaken, is probably like what, $20-something, 20 and some change. But when you spend $30, that one-time $30 fee for a whole year, you're going to be spending about maybe what, 9, 10 and some change. And if you're a movie person that you go to the movies a lot, once you add it up, you done saved over $200. And I think this is going to help bring some people back up in there. Like I said, because when people look at this and say, ooh, $30 for a whole year and I get a half price for a whole year, not bad. I think I'm going to take that. Now, this deal is not better than the AMC's A-list membership, that if you guys haven't got an A-list membership, please grab that because that's another great deal that AMC is offering too. But I would encourage you guys, like I said, to the movie and the popcorn lovers, I would say take advantage of this. Because this is, out of all the some of the stuff I've seen, this is not a bad deal. It's just not. Because paying like $10 and some change for a large popcorn, you can't really beat that and you can't complain about that compared to what they charging that anyway. So me being a movie and a popcorn lover, I'm definitely going to take advantage of this. Because when I go to the movies, I got to have my popcorn. And some of y'all right there with me, y'all feel the same way too. You got to have that popcorn. But now I can have a large bucket of popcorn for half price, even if I don't eat it all. But the fact that I'm saving money is a good thing. Now, for some people who probably complain like, oh, you know, that's still a lot of money. Then you don't need to go to the movie. You're just being cheap. You're just being cheap. And this is also good if you're going out on a date. Because let's just say if y'all go eat before you get to the movie theater, you want to get some popcorn. Instead of paying that $20-some, you look up and be like, oh, that's right. I got that popcorn pass for a whole year. Yeah, baby, we can go get that large bucket of popcorn. And you're saving money. So you want to keep it in handy. Why? Because you never know. Especially for a whole year. And we know that when the weather breaks going into the spring and the summertime, when all those big hit movies come out that you want to go see, like the Avengers and all the rest of them, and when you want to go get that concessions, or if you want to get that popcorn bucket, it's good to have it in handy. So I want to hear from you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Stay tuned.